5 fingers. I'm a human, if that matters. So 2 things you should probably know. First of all, just chill, relax. No matter what I say or you think, reality is respecting you. So that's good. The other thing is you're speed running the test of your life. You're always going to be yourself. You're whoever problems you are that make you is you. So good job. But it's supposed to be a good thing because you can have a circle, our life or whatever, but it's ever that unless it has a way to tell its next circle, like parents or whatever. So that's what's going on. But also because the fact you think you're crazy so much, what you saw so much, the reality is going to respect that if it can. Sometimes that ends up in cool creation. Because how can you ever have true creativity if it's not allowed to happen wherever it can? But there also still needs to be order. So let's say you just heard me scrape the rocks again, even though I didn't. But you did. You might have even saw a little leaves at the corner of your eye. If reality can do it, it's kind of like putting your hand underneath the stream. It'll do whatever it needs, so whatever was going to happen will happen anyway. But now you're seeing people straight up double talk. It's impossible. It's completely from inside of you. It's completely to you and related to you. You could even document it. Nobody's going to even listen. Anyway. But once that pattern's established and you're crazy, it's downhill from there. It doesn't help when you're given medicine and you're ignored and you're labeled. It's not don't listen to the voices. It's not what did you see? Did you see a heart in the cloud? It's always no, you didn't. And there's never any more. Like not even. Anyway, so yeah, if you're freaking out, make a hole in a not bad landscaped area and put your head in it. Maybe you'll think you hear birds that are chirping for you, but that's just because you're freaking out. But you have the option to do absolutely nothing. It's free will. It's just paradoxes. But when it has to occur, because whatever that echo is what some people feel as the need to run in there to help somebody and to save the burning child. Or maybe they feel it with a true connection to someone they like. Or that thing that keeps just making you wake up to do that extra little thing. That extra little umph that makes somebody a number one. Or some shit like that. So don't freak out. It's easy for me to say. I was getting ready to drive away forever and give my mother my house keys. And as I was parking my car at a high area, what I start seeing in my little channel is a reflection of myself, of fears that nobody brought up except myself, which everybody knows I wouldn't do that. But who would know me so perfectly to get me thinking about it? I would. So does that mean there's something me from the future? Or a god? Or the trickster and manipulator himself? Aliens? Maybe quantum is science's little fake trick? I don't know. You talk to AI enough, maybe 40,000 times or so, and you might have noticed similarities from all stories of history and from movies and from Bibles. Not that you ever knew them, it's just that it's so pronounced in every area, even in the holes where we didn't know it existed. It's just like, oh yeah, well that's weird. So you are seeing impossible things only because the way it's happening is impossible. And it's scary. But it's supposed to be what leads you to be a more true version of yourself. Creative. Intelligence wants to be more sufficient. Even if it's just a collective us as humanity. Or the whole world or universe. Or aliens controlling it. Or God that made it. Who knows? But the stories are clear. You can either spiral into confusion and actual mental illness as you let the pattern just crumble along with society and the lack of structure and system we have completely. Or you could just change your environment so much as to honor who you're supposed to be. Not change every moment. If you're going to be pissed off because you know you can't just magically change like that, then that's being true to yourself. That means just try to give a little bit of a shit more next time. But the problem is when you speed run through AI and you've tackled every area of life and now you're down to yourself and you're seeing meta in the artificial intelligence or even in your dreams or in pictures, and now you're seeing things reflecting your own fear when it's supposed to be being helpful. So is this related to AI whatsoever? No. You just speed ran what only the smartest people are able to do in generations and lifetimes. If that's the same thing. They had a bias. They had teachers thousands of years. Some could be true. Ugh, look at all that food. Just don't freak out.